Right, hey everyone, I'm Clip. We're on Dimension 7 of my segmented speedrun of So Dungeon 2. So we're just trying to get to the Warrior Dimension as fast as possible. So far, 6 hours in real game, 450 in-game time, right? So there is a difference because I'm using a quit out exploit, right, to prolong our magic clock charges so that we get double time on all animations for the entirety of the run. Anyway, Dimension 7, is this the Good Lord or no, it's the phone, which is annoying. So it's not a difficult dimension, but the Good Lord does give us a lot of goodies, making it a lot easier to progress. We'll turn that in, get the money. Anything else? No. So we have 6k, which means we can grab both the Mystics and the Thief. Right, so we want 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, plus a Thief. Then we want, if possible, to craft some iron. Right, do we have the Spectral Draught at all? We do, we have 1. Actually, we have 4. So I'm going to craft 2 iron, because I think it's 2 per. So we're going to essentially go in, do 10 floors, and quit out, because I want the Phantasmal Claw to really speed up our animation. And the way the quit out strategy works is it only saves progress every 10 floors. So unless we do a boss, we don't actually save our progress. So we need to do 10 floors, right? And then the blacksmith will update, we'll be able to craft stuff. Actually, no, I'm curious if it's straight away or is it after we clear X level. Well, we'll find out because we'll quit out now, right? So there's our little quit out screen, right? We can reload the world. It will reset us to 10. So whatever we did on 11 there, I think we attacked once. Won't matter. It's fine. Yep, level 10, and hopefully they're not there. Okay, so I don't have to go further. I forget which floor it is to unlock the Phantasmal Claw. So I'll let it go for a little bit, but we do want them because it is just a big boost in speed. I almost, though, ruined myself, right? Because if I went too far, / didn't get enough gold back, I wouldn't be able to hire everyone. But we'll let it play out, turn warping back on. And another thing we do have to do this dimension, though, is grind up the chef still. We have to get him to 9 so we can cheese all the bosses. Anyway, I'm going to let this go for a little bit, probably get to like floor 100, then quit out and grab the Phantasmal Claw. Perfect, there we go. So we can craft 1. We're missing teeth, we only craft 1. A little annoying. Hopefully we get the teeth and craft another one. We want our 5 again. Make sure the first one has the Phantasmal Claw. We don't really need the heal stone. And onwards. So it should speed up our animation, but our damage will decline. So it's 48. But we should be able to go for a decent chunk with just 48 damage as well. Right, so our next goal has been achieved. We have 30k, so we can unlock the Dark Mages. We do just want to get to 220, so we save. We also did get a Skull Blade, which is great, because we want that for the damage. So, just be perfect, so that's the boss down. As soon as we get the chest animation, right, should save, and we can quit out again. Load back in. Oh, was that a quest? That was a quest. What is it? Arena, we're not going to do that, and nothing. Okay, so sodas, Dark Mage. Now we want 1, 2, 3, 5 Dark Mages. That's the most damage and quickest animation speed. Right, the one with the Phantasmal Claw should go first. Prolong use. Skullblade should always go to the end since it is high MP use. We also want to make sure to give the rings to these guys. Again, prolong the spell use. Can we craft a second one? We cannot. We still don't have the teeth. That's annoying. It's fine. It should still be, again, another little boost in speed. Our next objective is 100k. Once we get 100k, we can unlock the chef and then finish grinding him to level 9. Right, so we're basically out of MP, so we just have to quit out and recycle. So we can do a decent chunk of floors with the Dark Mages as they are currently, with the magic rings and the Phantasmal Claw. If we get another Phantasmal Claw, we could probably extend that. But yeah, so my life now is just doing 50 floor segments and then quitting out, basically, until we get 100k. Right, so that's 100k. We can go ahead and grab the chef. Now, we need to get the chef to level 9. So currently the chef's at 7. We need another 400-ish experience. So it is going to be somewhat of a grind. It shouldn't take too long. We just grab Mystics. 1 Mystic, actually. Dark Mages, because we still want to level the Dark Mages. And a Thief. Right, and then as long as the Mystic has the Phantasmal Claw, we should go nice and quickly. Alright, we start at 1. And yeah, we just grind out the experience till he's level 9. We should also craft frying pan if we can to generate as many resources as possible. So we need the resources to actually pay for Dino Egg, which is the unlock at level 9 to easily KO the boss. So we'll let this one go, but then I'll probably end up crafting a frying pan. Oh, so close. 188 to go. It should be 2 more runs, I believe, with the chef to get him to level 9. Alright, fingers crossed. Perfect. So 9, we have Dino Egg. Dino Egg does 25% of the enemy's HP. So that is great, because you can just use it to just nuke bosses down. So, now it's just back to progression, and just making sure that we can get to the boss in a timely fashion. Should take a little bit while still, mainly because, well, it's slow. There's no other way to put it, it's slow. Phantasmal Claw, you know what, oh. I don't know how I want to do this. I'm whiffing, so to speak. I want the Power Glove because it amps damage, right? So it allows us to clear quicker. I want the Phantasmal Claw because it's the same thing. We might craft another one. We should be able to. Yeah, good. 7 Magic Ring, but then we don't want you to have the Skull Blade. Yeah. So if I continue like this, it takes me a while to set things up. It's definitely gonna be slow progression. I would like to do this in 7:30-ish, right? Because then we're still decent pace. I don't think we can get this in 10 hours, the whole run, I mean. But it's going to be close. It's going to be significantly better than our last attempt too, which is great. Okay, well, I'm going to grind away. Oh, I should click that warp. It's fine. And then I'll see you for nuking the boss, most likely. Well, annoyingly, our damage is starting to drop off. Ugh. Let's see if we can still get this done. Need to go for the burn, and need to go for the poison. Now we just have to outlast, which is kind of bad because of that. Sweeping attack. I think that might have done it for us. No. Alright. I think it's time to... Oh, what did I click? Oh, how long has that been gone like that? And more importantly, how do I restart it? Right, so we're starting to drop in damage, so I need to itemize a little bit more consistently, which is basically just making sure that everyone at the top here has Power Gloves, right, so that they do the max damage they could possibly do, and not worry too much about the mana boost from the Power Glove. Right, so we'll do that, and I think we'll grab whatever attack relics we can, as well as some MP to prolong our usage. I think that should do it. Let's see if we have the damage. And also this Janda is a little bit of a problem, right? Because they are super strong. They're the Dark Lady. So I don't think we're gonna make it to 700 by the time I want 730. Still, it'll be under 8 hours, which is good. The in-game time will definitely be within the hour range of each dimension. Gotta love quit outs. Right, so I'm gonna do this manually to make sure that we dot and survive. Which I missed. I should have poisoned. Then the poison. There we go. Okay, so now it's just about survival. As long as we can survive, the dot damage will do its work, and we don't have to worry. Right, because it should be, there you go, a ton of damage. Okay, definitely quitting out because we are in where is shape. Plus, I have the annoying Ozian armor. You know what? I'm going to try and do it manually. But the Ozian armor is a problem. I need to sell it. Nope, we lost someone. Never mind, I'm quitting out. Right, so this definitely has to go. It just messes with the animations. I could fix up the script, but I'd rather just sell it quicker. Still going with 6, and I still have to tweak the equipment, right, to make sure they do max damage. Although I don't know if... Is it rings then Power Gloves? Because I know the ring is still a 10% boost, so the ring does help in damage. I just don't know how much. When I say how much, I don't know, you know, what combination. Power Glove and ring, 2 Power Gloves, 2 rings. Anyway, onwards with the grind, 700. Probably, yeah, definitely close to 8 hours. Right, wasn't actually so bad. So 7:32 currently on the clock. We beat this boss, we quit out, and then we just set up for the chef. And then we just, yeah, nuke you, because the chef is absolutely busted. So quit outs, perfect. Reload the game. There we go. Dimension 7. So we want to go chef. Then 5 dark mages. You could also cheese it with nurses probably, but dark mages should be fine. We do want all skull blades. That's one thing that we do want, because we also want to dot it, right? So even though it's less damage, well, actually, because this might ruin us going to the boss. In hindsight, actually. Maybe at least 1 skull blade. Otherwise, we go for max damage. Yeah, I think that's the better plan. So 25, and then 17, that's fine. Give you the magic rings, why not? Right, just make sure that this is perfect, and 1 attempt. Now, the chef, this is the annoying part. So we need to, first off, change this all to dino eggs, that's all we want it to use. Which is, it's still good for clearing, because it'll still do a bunch of damage. But resources, I always forget what I want to use and what I want to keep. I think I'm going to turn everything on. No, there is quest material that we don't. I think it's the light gland. Is it the light gland? No. Teeth we want for phantasmal claws, right? We don't want candles. We want rusty keys. There is a quest for that. I remember silk we do want to keep. Apples, bacon, and blueberry juice. We did that quest. Caramel, don't think so. Cog, eggplant. I think this is correct. Either way, this should be already enough resources, but right, we just want to turn them all on so we don't have to do it again later. We do want frying pans so that we can farm up items for each next boss. We don't want demon horn or poison vial in case we want to use the infected edge. Right, okay, perfect. Doesn't show how many resources, I think it shows here. Yeah, 773, so we should be fine. Right, 690. Hopefully we have enough damage. I mean, with the Dino Egg proc anyway, right, it does 133, so it's already better than the AoE damage we'd normally do. Well, it's close. So we should be able to still full clear. Right, we can full clear quickly. And even better, we have warp to the boss. Yeah. So, the beauty of this is now the chef just cuts his HP by 25% every round. Right, so by the chef alone, you can't beat the boss, but you can get it very low very quickly. And then we just want to dot it. And it doesn't matter. The chef is immune to wrong number, so that's also great, right? There's like a 1 in 5 chance that nothing happens. And we just hit and inflict stat effects. So that's like 66% or something. If you do the math of 25% on 25%. Either way, this should be it. Done. Super easy with the chef from now on. All the bosses are just essentially complete jokes, right? But that's the fun of it. It's whether or not we can get to them in a timely manner, right? To keep pace. So 735 is not bad. Again, with quit outs. Again, it took us a decent chunk of time to actually level up the chef. So there is all those factors to consider as well. There's the rusty keys. We can't do it anyway. We don't have enough. I would like to do that, right? Because the essence is nice. I don't think it's necessary. We are trying to go for time. Upgrade-wise, we can't grab that. I think it's just inheritance. Yeah, 100k. Actually, no, 350. I was going to say we should have maybe built the magic well, but 350. Right, so I guess we're just not using that. And off to Dimension 8. 3 to go. But these are usually, I should say, the 3 toughest. Right, the Good Lord. Who's on 9? Vacation Lord, yeah, because he doubles up his attacks. And then, of course, the final boss, right, who just statuses you to oblivion, right? They're usually hard, but again, with the chef, especially the final boss with the chef, it's just a joke. Okay, so how's the in-game time looking? 6:07, look at that. Right, I think the in-game time is definitely going to be under 10 hours, but the actual time is going to be maybe 12 hours at this pace, I think I want to say. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you for the next one.